FromSoftware's Elden Ring Nightreign is shaping up to be an exciting new experience for the fans of the critically acclaimed action RPG. With its upcoming release, new preview details have shed the lights on its gameplay enhancements, fresh mechanics, and significant changes that sets it apart from the base game. Now, one of the biggest improvements in Nightreign is that movement is now faster. The developers wanted to make the game feel more exciting by giving players more speed and agility. This makes it easier to explore the world and react quickly during fights while keeping the challenge that Elden Ring is known for. So the Nightreign brings in new ways to move that changes how players explore and fight, such as wall running. Players can now run along the walls, allowing for new ways to climb and escape enemies. Just to clarify, you don't actually wall run, but you can get into much higher heights. Gliding with the Spectral Hawk. Now this ability lets players glide throughout the air, covering long distances quickly and avoiding dangers. And sprinting with L3 is an addition to the normal dash. Players can now sprint by pressing an L3 button, making movement even smoother. I genuinely like that. Now these abilities give players more freedom to explore the world and add new strategies for combat, especially when dealing with tough enemies or tricky environments. Each playthrough in Nightreign is structured as a mission that takes about 35 to 40 minutes to complete. Now, this design allows players to enjoy the story and action in shorter sessions while still feeling a thrill of the adventure. Since every run can be different, players are encouraged to replay the missions to master their strategies and find new upgrades. And as such, a new gameplay feature called Latent Power rewards players for defeating strong enemies or clearing out groups of foes. Now, when this happens, players can choose between two power-ups, such as a weapon enhancement. This makes this weapon stronger by increasing attack power, speed, or adding special effects. And secondly, a unique ability that gives players a special move or spell they use in battle. Now, since players can get to choose their rewards, the system lets them adapt their playstyles based on what they need at the moment. Also, unlike the latent powers mentioned, which lasts only for a single mission, relics are permanent upgrades that players earn after completing missions. Now, these relics can provide different kinds of bonuses, such as always active bonuses. Some of the relics give passive boosts that works all the time. There's also class-specific perks. Certain kind of relics make specific classes or abilities stronger. And there's also a bit of a situational power-ups. Some of the relics only activate in special conditions, making them useful for certain of the strategies. With relics, players can customize their characters over the time, making each new playthrough feel different, and they unlock better abilities. Nightreign adds new mechanics for reviving teammates, making co-op play even more important. Now, if a player is near death, their teammates can attack them, to revive them. And players can also lock onto downed teammates and revive them with a ranged attack, allowing for long-distance rescues. Now, if a player dies too many times in a row, the time needed to revive them will get longer. Now, these features encourage teamwork, making it essential to protect and support allies during the battles. Now, dying in Nightreign works kinda differently depending on whether it's day or night. During the day, players who die will respawn automatically. At night, players who die must be rescued by a teammate or wait until a Site of Grace is used. This makes nighttime much more dangerous, forcing players to be extra careful and work together to survive. One of the biggest features in Nightreign is the Night Tide system. As time passes, the playable area slowly shrinks, pushing players towards the final boss battle at nightfall. This system keeps the action tense by preventing players from avoiding fights for too long. The Night Tide feature makes sure that every mission stays exciting and fast-paced, forcing players to keep moving forward. And to make co-op play even better, Nightreign allows players to trade weapons and items with teammates, so the players can actually drop and share weapons or items that they don't need. Pin dropped items so teammates can easily find them. This feature makes teamwork more effective, ensuring that every player has the right tools for the job. So the network test on the Nightreign will launch with 4 playable classes, each with its own strengths and abilities. And additionally, more classes and bosses will be added to the game later in the DLC expansions, giving players even more content to enjoy after the release of this game. So Elden Ring Nightreign is set to be released on May the 30th, 2025. And as such, there is a standard edition that is priced at $40 on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Series X and S, and so on. Of course, this will only include the base game, and also a raining kind of gesture. It's a part of a pre-order though. There's also Elden Ring Nightreign Deluxe Edition that costs €55. That's include, of course, the base game, DLC, digital art book, digital soundtrack, and its raining gestures part of the pre-order again. Just to make note of, the DLC is not available on day one, but will be available sometime soon. Elden Ring Nightreign also has a Seeker edition. Now it includes only a deluxe edition such, and also a steelbook. And its raining gesture is going to be part of the pre-order bonus. And lastly, well, at least to some degree of editions, Collector's Edition. That is worth €200. That will include all the deluxe edition stuff and basically 25-inch, or at least 25 centimeter, I believe, a Wilder Nightfarer statue. Looks pretty unique. They will include a steelbook, the DLC, digital soundtrack, hardcover art book about 40 pages long, 8 Nightfarer cards as well. And of course, lastly, it's going to include its raining gestures, a part of the pre-order. And one more thing. Now, this unfortunately does not include the copy of the game, but I'm talking about the helmet of Vilder. So the Vilder character helmet will also be available in 1:1 scale, kind of like a prop quality replica. Now, it's important to clarify that this is in a limited quantity of 9,999 pieces, and it also will include a certificate of the authenticity. So they're going to be quite exclusive, but unfortunately you will not get the game with it. So FromSoftware is once again bringing fresh ideas to their well-known gameplay formula, mixing fast movement, new co-op revival mechanics, and a dynamic mission-based gameplay. And with a night tide system making every mission intense and relics providing long-term character growth, Nightreign is set to deliver quite a unique and thrilling experience. Whether playing solo or with friends, fans of the Elden Ring have quite a lot to look forward to when this expansion launches in May of 2025. Thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe. Do let me know as well, are you going to be getting this expansion, Elden Ring Nightreign? I'd love to read it down in the comments as well with your thoughts on this. I see you guys all, and have a wonderful day.